Well, it's Thursday, January 13, 2022. Welcome to my channel. These are my thoughts. It's no longer my morning thoughts because I've been working in the afternoon. And in all honesty, I don't know what shift I like most. I think I'm more happy working a 9 to 6 shift because of the way that I do things. Like once I get out of work, I have still a few hours to do whatever the hell I want. Whether I want to go to a gym, whether I can cook, I can get to cook a meal at home or anything like that, you know. And I like cooking, I like eating relatively healthy, you know. But with this shift, everything is covered. So now if I want to do things in things that I like making videos, and I have posted a few bits of videos or art or things like that, I have to do them before I go to work. That creates a problem for me because sometimes if I get too involved in something that I like to do, I'm gonna be late to work, and that's exactly what happened today. So I'm running late to work now. In addition that I sometimes have to deal with IBS attacks, you know, and why are you going before me? I don't have a stop sign, sunshine. Like, people don't see that I don't have a stop sign in there. They expect me to stop and say, I don't have to stop, I don't have a stop sign. So, anyway. So yeah, so I'm running late to work. And it shows that I'm not probably the best employee in the world, because I am not. I don't consider myself the best employee in the world. Even though my job is easy and I understand what I need to do and all that kind of stuff, I don't consider myself the best employee in the world. I'm not the exemplary employee where I arrive on time, excited to do the work and all that kind of stuff. I am not excited about going to work. I'm dreading actually going to work, mostly because in the past few weeks it's been an absolute cluster hell. So it's like, I should be positive that it's going to be a great day, right? Yeah, let's be positive. It's going to be a wonderful day. I need to get my freaking positiveness crushed out, because I know it's probably going to be a cluster hell. And when the day is a cluster hell, it doesn't make me happy, you know, makes the day more stressful. Then you have to deal with customers, and if you are going late some picks, you have to deal with customers too at the store. So it's like, you have to interact with the customer because it's expected of the stupid job. But also it's like dealing with customer, it tracks you from doing what you need to do to be able to get things done, you know, getting the picks done and all that kind of stuff. So it's a cluster hell job. Let me tell you, I don't have any other way to explain it. And it drains me out of my energy. And the other thing that has been affecting me is like I get out at 10 o'clock, so it adds to my depression. And then I arrive home, and I don't want to make too much noise in the kitchen, because at that time, by the time I arrive home, my roommate is asleep. So I don't want to wake up my roommate. So I haven't been eating well in the past week. I have not been able to cook a decent meal. I have not been able to yesterday I actually stayed at home instead of going to wrestling practice, and I actually was able to cook a decent meal. Like, I make some tacos, and I cook a microwave packet of rice, but I was able to cook like vegan protein with peppers and nopales, and I make some tacos. But there are still other days that I'm just living on microwave built food, and it's not the best, you know that. But it's just like I don't want to make too much noise, you know. And then again, the issue for me is like, if I get to do all the things during the day, I get distracted with those things, you know. I get distracted, and it's like, oh, so I have to go to work, you know. In the mornings, I don't have that, because in the mornings, like, oh, let me eat breakfast quickly so I can get to work. I can still get delayed. There are times that if I get an episode of Insomnia, and I've been getting Insomnia even though I've been going to bed later, I feel like, oh, I'm going to be able to sleep more. No, I've been getting Insomnia, being awakened to have to go to the bathroom, or getting the episode, or I just got awake. What time I said, oh, it's 4 a.m., damn it. So I've been dealing with insomnia still. So if I work in the morning, I still can get an episode of insomnia, but in the morning it's a bit easier to control because I can wake up, go to work, and then I go the afternoon do whatever I want to. And it doesn't give me a choice. I try not to get distracted too much in the morning with other things, because I know I don't have time for that. I have to get breakfast and get going quickly. This shift is like, it's a little bit more difficult because, I'm going to try to do something to take care of this or that, and then hope that I don't get distracted or lose track of time, because if I do, then I'm going to be late to work. And that's exactly what happened today. So I got distracted, I did things that I wanted to, that I was postponing, so I decided to do them now. I also need to figure out how can I go to a gym, because I need to go to a gym. I really need the exercise. Yesterday I went for a walk. I went to the Walmart near where I live to get milk. I decided to walk, and I realized like, fuck, I need to do more exercise. I haven't been able to go to a gym, because usually I was going to a gym. I was working 9 to 6, so I will go to the gym after I get out of work. So now I have to change that. That's my friend Peggy. So it's one of those things, and so I personally prefer to have a job where I wake up, I go to the job, do whatever I need to do, and then go back home, rather than a job where I have to go to work later today, because it's a bad thing, because I can get distracted and I'm going to be late most of the time. That is what I've been noticing, and it's like, well, you need to focus on job and be excited about going to job. I'm not excited about going to job. The job sucks, even though it pays the bills, it sucks. It's a shitty job. It's a shitty cluster health job, because we don't have enough equipment and we don't have enough people, so it's just a cluster health, and there are workers that have gotten stressed to the point that they start complaining, oh gosh, I'm the only one here, yada yada, there's nobody, we don't get support. I'm like, I just get angry and just try to do as much as I can, but it's just chaos. It's annoying. It's like, what the it's not worth. I rather quit. I rather stay home. So I'm not looking forward to going to work, and I admit it. I mean, this is the shittiest job I've had. Is probably, this one is not because of the people that I work with. It's just the way that they design it, and the fact that mostly we don't have enough equipment, and the company has been having expectations higher than what we can actually be doing. It's a bad design. It's a bad situation. So definitely, it's one of those things that I get the need for the job, but at the same time, it's too much. And like I said, like dealing with customers, it can make it more difficult, and that's the other thing that I don't like about the job, is dealing with customers. Like I feel like if it was only a warehouse and you're just picking and people come and pick their stuff, it would be easier. But because that is not how the job is, because we have to interact with customers, it's just create another stress, because you have to deal with customers, and sometimes customers, you don't have a key, but I've been waiting for too long. Who do I have to ask for the keys? How come you don't have the keys? This isn't fair, yada yada. It's just like that. And I'm just spent. I just want to find a different job. I'm not saying that a different job is going to be any better than this one, because it's just a job. You're just giving your time to make a company rich, pretty much. It's not for your benefit. You just get a little bit of the benefit, money. If you're lucky, health insurance. If you're lucky, vacation too. If you're lucky, sick leave. But calling out this idea of like, oh, you have to show how much you love the companies and the company will make you rich. It's a lot of bullshit that I don't know who created that. It's a brainwash thing that we have been telling ourselves for 10 generations that, oh, you if you work hard for a company, you will reap rewards and the company will take care of you. It's the biggest bullshit that we have told generations and generations. And that's coming from somebody close to their 50s. Yeah, take that from me. That's not how things work. You want to have your best life. You want to be in control of your seat. Start your own business. Figure out what you like. Figure out the job that is that you're passionate. But just taking any job out there is not going to guarantee success in your life. It just doesn't work that way. So it brings you money, brings you experience. But what is experience, honestly, other than, oh, I arrived to a job? If you want to be an engineer and you need engineering experience, you need to get engineering experience. You can't become an engineer without engineering experience. So internships, things that are valuable that will help you get to where you want. You want to become an accountant and work as an accountant, you need to get experience in accounting. Like I have one of the things that I studied a few years ago after I finished my degree in theater arts, and it was business administration, and I did a minor in business administration with accounting, and I discovered that accounting is something I like, and I like math, so I got interested in that, and I've been wanted to work as a bookkeeper because I like accounting. I know I can do bookkeeping. I even took a bookkeeping class in college when I did my associates, and I'm not getting experience as a bookkeeper with this job. Yeah, my brain thinks about accounting and I can understand the accounting behind this, but at the same time, it's not giving me experience as a bookkeeper. So I'm getting my experience stuck. I'm not getting enough experience where I need to get to be able to get something better or get where I want to get. So if you want to get where you want to get, you have to get experience to be able to get where you want to get. You cannot just get what you get by just taking any random job out there. That's impossible. So when you are thinking about getting a job, try to get a job that will line up with your values. Try to try for the jobs that you want, that you would love to do, instead of going randomly trying to apply and get whatever job just because you have bills to pay or things like that. That's my advice to all of you if you are younger, because honestly, you only have one life. It's your life, and if you want a particular life, you have to go where you need to go and not just take any random job, because not every job will teach you the same thing. And retail jobs, they don't teach a lot. As a cashier, oh yeah, I did customer service. It's not a lot of the customer service, Yeah, you get to manage transaction, the register and till. It's not a lot. It's a small fraction, to bigger, better jobs. It's just the way it is. I'm just totally bluntly honest, and that's from my perspective, from where I stand. And my background is in engineering, so I know that if I want to get my job in engineering, talking about this job or the things that I have done, this job doesn't help me to get a job in engineering at all. And it's the frustrating part that I've been dealing with lately. It's what it's causing. Part of me is causing me depression because I would rather do something different with my life, but I can't because I cannot get the experience that I need to get to go where I want to go. And it's frustrating. At the same time, for example, yesterday, I like trying new things, I like learning new things. So yesterday when I was playing with my cry cut Joey, which is the machine that I showed in the previous video, that I purchased at Walmart to do cuts and do art and all that kind of stuff, that was enjoyable for me because I learned something different, I learned something that I can use to try to make art and try to sell it on Etsy if I wanted to. So there are things that I enjoy more than just my job, my actual job, the job that I do, And Yes, I get it. There are many other parts. Not every job is going to be perfect. I can, but I enjoy that process. And then what I enjoy the most is like I thought of how this is why my brain is about engineering, because engineering you sometimes think of like, oh, the solution for this problem. So you think of the solution, then you have to build it on yada yada. It's almost like manufacturing to manufacturing. You think of like what you want to make. You want to make it look in a particular way. So when you are doing that and you're getting there, like I had an idea of what I wanted to do, and I've been able to do it, and I'm just getting there, and it's quite amazing. It makes me feel, it's that feeling of like, oh, I thought that idea in my brain, not my employer. I did that, and that's the part that I enjoy about my life more than I enjoy being in a store just doing shit because I just have to do shit because the company needs to do it. Like, it's the drawback, about a job versus a career versus a passion. When you are doing something that you love, it doesn't feel like work. When you are doing something just for the money, it is just a job. It's just like if I were to get fired, I'd be like, okay, I'm fired. Well, too bad, I lost money, big deal. But I'm not going to get depressed. I will just probably apply and find another job and something that aligns more with me, and I'll probably be happy too. The other thing that I have noticed about jobs is like not many jobs allow for mental health. Like that was one of the biggest things that I noticed, and this is any job out there. It's the expectation that you have to put 40 hours of work all the time, 5 days a week, and there's barely any time for you to go and take care of your mental health. Companies don't allow that. They just expect you to be there, do the job, and just focus on job all the time because it is what you need to do. It is what is expected of you. And if you get depressed or things like that, you cannot just take a day off or hours from your work to go and see a therapist because your job will not allow you that. They don't have leave for that. They don't take that into consideration. Every time you're on the clock is to do the job that they want you to do. So they have control over you. So I had to reduce my availability so that I can have more time to be able to schedule sessions with my therapist, because also depression is hitting me hard. Depression has been hitting me hard. And people will say, oh, but this is stupid, you are fragile. Yeah. Look, depression is depression. It doesn't matter. Everybody can be affected by it, and people get affected in different ways. And I don't believe in this thing of us to be joyful or grateful that I have a job, because honestly, it doesn't work like that. That is not the only thing that affects my life. There are a bunch of other factors to it than just the job. And so definitely those are things that I have thought about. And there was a writing that I was reading today that is actually that they explain exactly the Simpsons that I've been talking about. Honestly, and it was quite interesting to read that article. I thought that, oh wow, okay, yeah, this explains everything pretty much. And I'm glad that I came across that article. But yeah, that's what's going on. And but is there an easy answer to solve my depression? No. But after what I did yesterday, I realized that I can make stuff on my own, that I can make things on my own. That just makes me feel happier. I'm a little bit happier today because of that. I'm excited. But at work, nobody's going to give a shit about that because it doesn't apply to work. It doesn't apply to Walmart. So if I could turn this into a business, maybe I'll turn it into a business. But at the same time, I know that it would be highly difficult to get to that point. But we'll see what happens. But I'm just happy that I was able to learn something new and make art, make something out of it. I like making stuff, and that's why about life. You explore, you find things that you like, and you may find things that you don't like. And I have discovered that I don't like working in retail, and that's just me. Some people like working retail. I don't like working retail. I really don't like working retail. I don't. It's not my passion. It's not me, you know. And I get it. I have to deal with customer and it's the store and yada yada. It's almost the same, but it's not. It's different honestly when you run an online store, you know. It's not like completely different. Fucking fuck. Sorry. Anyway, it's just that the signal to turn to the side is there, but I got two cars in front of me, and one of them is a gigantic pickup truck that decided to jump in front of me, and I'm stuck waiting for the green light to come in so I can get to work on time. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Peace, everybody. Stay safe. Bye.